Thank you, Pixel and Malini there with the final game of the day. 32 minutes and 2 seconds is all it took for Empire to take down Team Secret. Team Secret go out in 13th to 16th place, causing all sorts of problems and no doubt plenty of stories to come over the coming days. Empire, however, are moving on.
I mean, what?
Well,
I'm pretty sure
you all predicted it.
I'm pretty sure that GG just got called at 31:54, and we had a 32-minute and 2-second game.
The memes are alive and well.
I'm done.
GG. There's too much memes for Nahaz. On a serious note, Winter, good performance by Empire.
We predicted it. We knew that how the early game was going to go. We even talked about, Sand King, when he gets the Aghanim's, game's going to be really hard, and Secret tried to go aggro try. So they gave Sand King a 1 versus 1 matchup, which he is going to win. He was against another melee hero. And I mean, they shut down the lifesteal, yes, but the Riki alone roaming around won Empire the other 2 lanes. So basically, Secret had to sack 2 lanes just so that they could have shut down the lifesteal, which was not a very good trade at all.
I know Black is itching to bring up the Sand King. We, honest to God, we had this conversation, I think it was 2 nights ago, over dinner, and he brings up this Sand King thing, and I'm like, oh, that's not a thing, is it? And actually, exactly what he just explained is exactly what just happened in this game.
It was amazing, man. I was so happy. But I think that was not the biggest reason they lost. The biggest reason they lost is, look at Secret's lineup. They have 0 aggression heroes. All of the heroes need a lot of farm, and
too much farm.
It just doesn't work. You need heroes that can make things work early. Tidehunter needs level 6, he needs a blink, he needs a mech. What do you have? You have a Venge stun, you have nothing else.
We've spoken about this before. We spoke about it at Epicenter, we spoke about it in the group stage, we spoke about it today. It keeps coming back, so why?
Like Puppy said in the interview, they don't have something they're really confident with right now, but they will just draft what's best for them. Like, that can't be the best they came up with. That is disappointing.
I just got the damage numbers up on DotA Buff, and so yeah, Empire did 35k hero damage total as a team. Sand King did 10k damage with his spells alone. I mean, absolutely. Black was talking about it all game long, and we were sitting here fiending that, and he just owned the game with those spells.
Yes.
Yeah, this is it's a bit earlier in the game. Were Empire in any danger? There was a moment when Secret made a bit of a play, wasn't there?
There was one fight mid where Winter and I were talking about it. We watched the replay several times, and it just looked like Empire got a little bit overconfident.
Right.
They tried to get a tower kill against at nighttime against a Tide with Ravage and Mac.
They got greedy, basically.
Yep.
And that was before BKBs. As soon as they have BKBs, they can take those fights, and we've seen it. DK had BKB, they had no trouble taking any fight.
Here is really just one of 2 fights that was kind of the beginning of the end. You solo Ravage on a DK, the Venge is out of position for the second stun, and the fight is just never close.
We talked about this like for a minute or 2 minutes when we were watching the game. We were rewinding and we were looking at the situation. Tide just went in when Venge was out of position. It was like there was no communication. Tide Ravage, and there was no follow-up for that.
What we said about AG is kind of true here too. Like, it's just the same story.
And we missed, so we skipped over the highlight too. The next Ravage after that, they solo Ravage Riki for a kill, and Envy BKBs.
Yeah. Like, the Riki puts down the smoke screen, Envy pressed BKB, even though there was no other hero in vision. Like, the nerves must have gotten to them.
Great reactions from the Empire boys as well inside the booth.
And they, I mean, you can't, we're talking about Secret too much here. You can't take anything away from what Empire was able to do.
Yeah, it was a crazy end to the game. But I think with Empire, the way that they've played and they've gone through, will they see that as a success, or do you think they can go further in the tournament?
I think this is a very dangerous team. I will say it before, and I will continue to say it. When this team sets their supports and really their 3 through 5 roles up for success, when they're dynamic around the map, I just think they're a very, very difficult team to play against.
Yeah, and their social media guy will obviously be having a field day this evening. Looking forward to getting back to Twitter.
I'm sorry, the Empire Twitter guy is just the most,
Shout out to Empire Twitter guy.
He's the most savage thing on the planet right now.
Yeah,
he's amazing.
Yeah, I do remember when Evil Genesis tweeted at him and said, have you got anything, any jokes for us? And he just replied, NA Dota. brilliant.
Right.
Unbelievably savage. In terms of the way that we've wrapped up, because we're at the end of the day and we can kind of talk about the whole day as a whole now, we've had 4 lower bracket games as well. The 2 upper ones, which we can sort of wrap up towards the end of the day. I think do we have the interview ready? I'm not sure if we do. We do have the interview ready. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's do the interview first. So Action Slacks, of course,